Hello and welcome to episode 220 of WITM, in which Michael Holt, who has been impressive so far since joining WITM and debuting on NXT, looks to keep his undefeated record alive, so far 2-0. He's going to be taking on the Perfect 10, Dillinger, in a Falls Count Anywhere match in the main event of NXT. So without further ado, let's get underway. Michael Holt takes on Dillinger, Falls Count Anywhere.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
This is going to be good.
We have a real fan favorite versus Dillinger.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Somebody let me out, I'm about to face down the rage. I'm piecing the plays together while y'all sleep on the way. That I keep on it 24/7, I'll sleep in the grave. Ha! And you can bet that, cause if you thinking for a minute, that's...
And here we go. Michael Holt, very impressive so far. Looking to keep his undefeated streak alive, taking on Dillinger. Dillinger, part of SmackDown Live and Real Life in WITM, has struggled, but He's turned things around, and I believe he is currently #1 contender to the NXT Championship held by Andrew. May just find himself on SmackDown Live or Raw soon in real life as well. But first, he must get through Michael Holt, which will be a very tough task. As Michael Holt, he's perfect himself so far in NXT.
Well, I've never seen him do that before.
Irish whip into the ropes.
Wow, what a
Drop kick by Ty Dillinger.
Nearly
And
driven
suplex.
through the mat. That's
Running
how you
attack
make
to
an
the
impact.
head. Reversal by Michael. Elbow strike to the back.
I believe that is the
One-handed
first time
bulldog
tonight
by
we've
Michael.
seen that move.
Now mounted
He's
punches.
simply reminding him that he's here.
Michael springboard leg drop, but
Moves like
Ty
that
is
can
going
upset your
to
opponent more than
step
perfect.
away and evade it.
A nasty kick there.
Two high kicks to the head of Dillinger by Michael. A reversal by Dillinger. Michael avoids kick to the back. Looking for a reverse DDT, but reversal by Dillinger. Into a slam.
Well, man, he's
Kick
going
to the
off
back.
here. I don't know if this is by
Forces
design or if he
Michael
just
to his
lost
feet.
mind.
Yeah, I think he's stuck on the repeat button.
He's starting to feel it here. He's going to
Side
want to make
slam
sure
by
this doesn't
Dillinger.
snowball
Stomp
out
to
of
the
control.
chest.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What
And
a
the reversal
match.
targeting the
I
arm.
couldn't have said it better myself.
Reversal by Dillinger. Dillinger impressive so far in this match, proving why he deserves an NXT Championship shot and or a main roster call-up. Dillinger is
Just look
thinking
at
about
this.
taking
You can
flight,
see the results
but
from
let's
that
not
move.
to. Instead, he wants to bring a weapon into play. This is a no DQ, falls count anywhere matchup. Has a baseball bat, but Michael is able to evade. And Michael is going to grab it from the hands of Dillinger
Oh, and did you hear
and
the impact?
run into
That
him
must
with the
have
bat.
caused major damage.
Throws
You
it
just
to the
can't
outside.
train to be ready
Goes
an
for
assault
cover.
like-
Can he end it quickly?
If the referee counts.
Puts out in time.
And
Just
Dillinger
barely in
powers
time.
out
That
at
was
2.
close, you gotta admit. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
Reversal by Dillinger.
Nicely avoided there. What an impact.
And Dillinger plunges the leg of Michael into the canvas. And then kicks him down, forces him back up. Reversal by Michael.
He's pulling out all the
And a
stops
punch.
tonight.
There's that high kick. I believe Michael was thinking RKO there. And this time it will connect. Michael biding his time with Dillinger down. Recovering some damage. Stomp to the back. Now looking for the gun stun. But Dillinger is going to reverse. If that hit, that may have kept Michael's undefeated streak alive.
We got to cover. Gets the shoulder
And Michael
up.
can definitely make a statement by defeating the current #1 contender
Oh, check
in just
that
his
out.
third
We have a first here this
WWE
evening.
matchup.
That was awesome. What? He's still
Mounted
not
punches
through?
by
I don't think so.
Michael.
The more punishment he takes,
Michael looking to
the
take
slower
flight
and
through the
slower he
middle
is
rope.
getting back to his feet.
Wants Dillinger on his feet.
And there's the reversal.
But Dillinger evades. Stomp to the leg. Forces Michael up.
Oh, out of
Reversal
nowhere.
by Michael.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try
It's a
anything.
neck breaker. Michael goes for cover.
Oh, he's not done fighting
And
yet. Wow.
Ty powers
What
out
a
of 2.
display of heart and determination.
Kick to the back.
Great
Reversal
reversal.
by Ty Dillinger.
Down to
Irish
the
whip
floor.
into the rope. Sends
Oh,
Michael on
not
the
where you wanna
apron.
be.
Ty joins him on the apron. What does he have in mind?
Some now.
Punches the head of Michael into the edge of the apron, and he goes tumbling outside. Ty goes for cover. This is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup.
Oh, this guy's a
And Michael powers out at 2. Ty in
Yeah, not
disbelief.
without a fight anyway. After after the amount of punishment he suffered, it's simply amazing that he's still in this one. He's sending a message to
Stomp
the
to, I
entire
believe, the arm of
WWE
Michael, now
locker room
targeting the
here.
head.
King, once you get outside the ring, anything can happen.
But Michael's
And it
able to get to
usually
his
does.
feet and
Over the years, I've
reverse
seen
with a
more
punch.
careers come to an abrupt end outside of the ring than I can remember.
It looks like he's in
Swinging
no
neck
man's land
breaker.
here. He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Forces
This
Ty
is a
to his
dangerous
feet.
position to be in. He needs to be able. That's it.
RKO.
He's done. There's the finishing move.
Michael
Don't
not
know if
done.
he had
Knee
anything
drop to the head.
left after that. He is just getting busted up. Well,
Forces
this
Ty
might
to
be
his
the
feet,
worst
but
yet.
reversal by Ty.
He was able to reverse that. That last
Knee
shot
drop
busted
and
him
Michael
wide.
Holt. Usually the man busts open his opponents, but this time it's Michael busts open first in this match.
He may very well have run out of gas.
And
This is clearly
Ty, I
not the
believe,
same
hitting his signature
competitor
maneuver
who
there.
started this match in such
Not quite
great
sure what it's
shape.
called.
You know, given how
Irish
many
whip
times
into
he's gone
the
to his finisher,
ring
you'd
by
think he'd
Michael.
be in better shape right here.
Kick to the
Oh,
back.
man. At this point, he's just risking serious
And there's the
injury.
gun stun out of
And will this
nowhere.
be it? Is
Center
that
ring.
it?
Does Michael
2.
remain undefeated? He does.
He did what he set
Michael
out to
remains
do,
3-0,
and that was win.
and he defeats the #1 contender in the main event of NXT.
On a cold winter morning, in the time before the light, in flames of death, see it turn to rain, we ride towards the fight. When the darkness is falling down, the time turns out for right. The sound of the evil laughter flows around the world tonight. Fighting hard, fighting on for steel, the wastelands evermore. The silver souls will feel the hell, bodies wasted on the shores. On the blackest blazing.
So Michael Holt remains perfect so far in his time in NXT by defeating the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. And that should definitely put Michael into the top 5 and the #1 contendership conversation himself. Alright, and it's time for rankings update. Let's see how the events of this edition of NXT affects the NXT rankings. We'll start off as usual with the NXT women. Ember Moon defeated Peyton Royce. Ember Moon remains the #1 contender. Peyton Royce falls to number 5. And the top 5 contenders to the NXT Women's Championship held by Alicia Fox are number 1, Ember Moon. Number 2, Naomi. Number 3, Ruby Riott. Number 4, Nikki Cross. And number 5, Peyton Royce. And the tag team division. TM61 defeated Breezango. No change there. TM61 remains #1 contenders. Breezango remains at number 4, the bottom. Sandy defeated the Singh brothers. Again, no change because Breezango lost as well. And Sandy is NXT Tag Team Champions. So, no change. The top 4 contenders to the NXT Tag Team Championships held by Sanity are number 1, TM61, number 2, Heavy Machinery, number 3, the Singh brothers, and number 4, Breezango. And now the NXT singles rankings. Corey defeated R-Truth. R-Truth moves to the bottom at number 20. And Corey will advance up to number 18. So now 2 spots away from the bottom. Oni Lorcan defeated Tommaso Ciampa, Andrade Almas, and Angelo Dawkins. So Oni Lorcan's going to move up to number 3. Ciampa falls to number 10. Dawkins lost as well, so he falls to 11. Ciampa to 10. Eric Young defeated Tyler Bates and the Velveteen Dream. So Eric Young is currently the #1 contender. Tyler Bate falls to 17, but almost lost as well. So almost falls to 17. Bate falls to 16, and that's very good news for Corey. He's going to move up another 2 spots. So we got 4 spots with 1 victory to number 16, almost in the top 15. Velveteen Dream falls to number 13. Michael Holt defeats Ty Dillinger. Michael Holt moves into the top 5 at number 5. And we already moved Dillinger down, so he remains at number 4. And the top 5 contenders to the NXT Championship held by Andrew are number 1, Eric Young. Number 2, Johnny Gargano. Number 3, Oney Lorcan. Number 4, Ty Dillinger. And number 5, Michael Holt. Michael, as we just mentioned, at number 5. Undefeated so far in NXT. Corey picks up a big win, moving up 4 spots in the rankings to number 16. Hoping to get on track, continue climbing up that ladder with the NXT champion Andrew in his corner for his matches. Alright, so we advance to the Raw portion of the main event. The last Raw related event before Great Balls of Fire. We'll see if Gerald is in action. And he is not, and so we will sim, jot down the results, and get you a rankings update. Mark Henry defeats Enzo Amore. The Miz defeats Kalisto. That may not be good news for Gerald, who is currently the number 1 contender. And the Intercontinental Champion, the man that Gerald is hoping to face at Great Balls of Fire, defeats Braun Strowman. And we'll see how those results affect the Raw rankings. And all singles matches in Intercontinental title rankings. Mark Henry defeats Enzo Amore. So Henry moves up to number 19. Enzo falls to the bottom, number 26. The Miz defeats Kalisto. That is going to move The Miz into the number 1 contendership. So Gerald will have to hope that the Intercontinental Championship defense is a multi-man matchup in order to get an Intercontinental title shot at Great Balls of Fire. You'll have to hope that is at least a triple threat match. And Bobby Roode defeats Braun Strowman. Strowman falls to 17. And the top 5 contenders to the Intercontinental Championship held by Bobby Roode are number 1, The Miz, number 2, Gerald, number 3, Sheamus, number 4, Baron Corbin, and number 5, Zack Ryder. And now the Universal title rankings. Bobby Roode defeated Braun Strowman. He moves up to number 4. And the top 5 contenders to the Universal Championship held by Dean Ambrose are number 1, Finn Balor, number 2, Cesaro, number 3, Sheamus, number 4, Bobby Roode, and number 5, Bray Wyatt. And now we advance to SmackDown's portion of the main event, and we'll see if Dalton Roush is in action. And he is not, and so we'll send that as well and give you a rankings update for that. The Club defeats the Ascension. Natalya defeats Billie Kay. And Dolph Ziggler defeats Mike Kanellis. And Sin Cara in triple threat action. And how does that affect the SmackDown rankings? We'll start off with the SmackDown women. Natalya defeated Billie Kay. Natalya remains number 1 contender. Billie Kay falls to number 5. The top 5 contenders to SmackDown Women's Championship held by Charlotte are number 1, Natalya, number 2, Mickie James, number 3, Becky Lynch, number 4, Sasha Banks, and number 5, Billie Kay. And now SmackDown Tag Division. The Club defeated the Ascension. The Club moves up to number 3. Ascension remains at the bottom, number 6. And the top 5 contenders to SmackDown Tag Team Championships held by the Hardy Boys. Number 1, the Colognes. Number 2, American Alpha. Number 3, the Club. Number 4, Beauty and the Man Beast. And number 5, Titus Worldwide. In the U.S. title rankings, Dolph Ziggler defeated Mike Kanellis and Sin Cara. Dolph Ziggler moves up into the number 1 contendership to the U.S. title. Mike Kanellis falls outside the top 5 to number 6. Jinder Mahal will take his place at number 5. And Sin Cara falls to outside the top 10 to number 11. Samoa Joe taking his place at number 10. The top 5 contenders to the United States Championship held by Dean Ambrose are number 1, Dolph Ziggler. Number 2, John Cena. Number 3, Dalton Roush. Number 4, Apollo Crews. And number 5, Jinder Mahal. And now the WWE Championship rankings. Dolph Ziggler moves up to number 3. And the top 5 contenders to the WWE Championship held by Dean Ambrose are number 1, Roman Reigns. Number 2, Seth Rollins. Number 3, Dolph Ziggler. Number 4, John Cena. And number 5, Dalton Roush. And now we move on to 205 Live. We'll see if Andrew is in action one night before he takes on Austin Aries, with Austin Aries' career on the line at Great Balls of Fire. And he is. He's going to be taking on Akira Tozawa, a member of Titus Worldwide, in the main event of 205 Live. So that is going to do it for episode number 220 of WITM. Until episode 221, this is Corey, signing off.